It's his own face-off here for the Steelheads. Fighting majors to Martone and Michael Misa. Zidlicki a little trouble on the far side. Puck pulled out by Zabeski. He's got Joey Willis all over him. And for the Spirit, Liam Storch on it now. Down to 10 forwards here for the next 5 minutes as Van Bolsen is back in deep here for the Steelheads. Make up the near side. Intercepted. Storch pumps it back in after Mangoni ran through Zabeski. He's in a little discomfort here. Von Richter runs through Mangoni back in the far corner. Braden Jones unties himself from Zidlicki. Steelheads can't get it up the boards. Jones, the rookie, keeps it in the right side. Kind of slipped that one on through for Cloutier. Doesn't connect. Steelheads back up ice. It's Zabeski. Crosses over the off-5-7 power play. Without their top weapon, Misa's in the box. And another top weapon in Zane Parekh, who serves a one-game suspension tonight. Willis back down. Zilkin up for Caleb Mangoni. Center point, Carson Harmer. Near side, Joey Willis. Down to the goal line. That one trying to be thrown in front again by Zilkin. A carbon copy of what we just saw. Steelheads were clear. So Cartwright is out. Saginaw 0 for 1 in the power play here in the scoreless first period. A few ticks more than 16 minutes left in building. There were a couple of overtime losses later those following seasons. Liam Storch out in the neutral zone now is Ethan Hay. Saginaw captain gets hung up on Jakub Fibigr. Gabriel Serrano on the near side here for the Steelheads. Backhanded passes intercepted. Willis with Storch breaking towards the net. Perlin drag from Willis, fan on the shot. This one angled out to center where it's taken by Josh Glavin. Up to Joey Willis. Leaned into by Surratt. Off the linesman and back in. Parker Von Richter right onto the tape of Saginaw's Willis. Spins away from Misa. Good pass in front. Fibigr cut off Storch. Willis has it again. Spun underneath. Looking for Liam Storch. Back in the right wing corner now. Away from Von Richter. Stays on his feet. Left in the corner now for the defenseman Glavin. Pinned into the wall by Surratt. Reinforcements. That one shot off the far side wall. Glavin's on top of the Steelhead right now in the corner. And Ethan Hay tries to put Luke Misa into the Brampton bench. Puck sent back in. Gets in behind Josh Glavin. Pursued now by Zilkin. Misa, Martone. Here's a chance in front. Curlin drag. Good poke check there by Will Bishop. And the Misa shot goes wide. Luke Misa back behind the Spirit goal again. Put it right onto the tape of Zilkin. Back up to the left point. Steelheads pump it back in. Luke Misa against Josh Glavin. Good slip out of the corner. Rakoff, tough angle. He scores!
Oh, no.
Carson Rakoff leaks that one in between the skate of Oak and the spine because it's
right.
A similar situation. So they have now put 2 extra shots on goal. So it is not the first shot of the game, but it's early. Mangoni leads the charge up ice for the Spirit. Tries to lay it into space for Harmer. He's on his horse. On the left side, taken into the boards and knocked off the puck by Von Richter. Fibigr gets into Jakub Fibigr. Misa and Fibigr going to pick up the assists on the Rakoff opening tally. Braden Jones holds at the right point here for the Spirit. Back in deep. Harmer poked out by Von Richter, and the Steelheads get it out to center. Surratt is all over PJ4 Jones. Back the right side. Cuts on through. Trying to shake off Ethan Hay. Nearly got it in an area where he wanted it. Couldn't pull the trigger as he lost it, though. He fires it back in, closed off by Brody Nagin. Luke Misa on the far wall. Run into by Will Bishop. Rakoff can't spin that puck in front. Hay and Martone will cancel out. Will Bishop to take over for the Spirit. Backhanded pass is let go by Nagin. And Fibigr takes over. Back in Brampton real estate. Leads the charge himself. Trying to drive wide. Fibigr, backhand pass in front. Right onto the tape of Brody Nagin. Ethan Hay, back up, cross-ice pass. Thoyer settles it down. Fibigr's all over him. Thoyer follows it into the corner, lays it on back. Brody Nagin, there for the Spirit. Right point, Josh Glavin, near side. Braden Jones, lots of room, walks in, takes a shot. That block on its way through. Ethan Hay battles for it with Fibigr. Rolls it right back up to the right point where it's on and off the tape of Josh Glavin. Reed Gee, shouldered by Glavin. Puck rolls free. Nagin gets after it. He's forced off, and it's taken back up now by Fibigr.
The tougher it is to play a whole game.
And Parker Von Richter, we did get another look at that. Von Richter does get a shot block there on Epperson. The Steelheads 3-on-2. They hit the line. Luke Misa, far side Rakoff. Broken up nicely by Will Bishop. Misa's on it again. Turning shot. That goes off of Martone behind Oak and back through his legs out the other way. Strange bounce in front. Spirit get lucky there. Jilkin. Out through the neutral zone, Martone takes it away from Hay. Harding hit by the Saginaw captain, and it's heads up and out of Forgione. Trying to catch the Steelheads in a change. Misa can't get the pass over to Epperson. Steelheads clear it. Forgione spinning back off the wall. Here they come again. Misa, far side. Epperson pulls up in the slot, puts it back in front. Off the skate of Misa, the outside of the net. Rebound chance in front, and Joey Willis stumbling as he knocked that puck behind his own back, but not a shot on goal. Misa again, near side. Jones takes the shot. Pad saved by Ivan Kovic. Just his fourth of the contest, and Josh Glavin tries to get a piece of Carson Rakoff back in the neutral zone. He and Misa team up to knock the puck free. Epperson shifts wide past Luke Misa. One man against two. Gets wide past Guillen into the corner. Epperson pulls up. Nice pass. Can't be handled by Harmer. Held by Glavin. Given to Bishop. Right point shot. Tipped on its way through. In the skates a shot. That one knocked towards the net, but wide by Epperson. Thoyer gets into Reed Gee. Porter Martone locks up with Josh Glavin. Carson Harmer spins the puck back in deep. Thoyer can't handle it. Puck comes back out in front. And Brody Nades's shot is deflected. Up into the netting, out of play. He'll check. So it's Liam Storch's turn now. Luke Misa wins it for Brampton. Exit out the far side. Rakoff a little fumble. Steelheads don't get it up cleanly. Icing waved off. Braden Jones heard the footsteps of Martone. Coughed the puck up. Luke Misa looking to go back to the point. Bumper pass in the corner. Mangoni for Rakoff. Or Martone, rather. Mangoni for Rakoff would certainly be something. Dima Jilkin back in from center red. Fibigr gets there first. Tough shoulder from Dima Jilkin. Storch knocks his man off the puck, and it'll be a moment before somebody locates it. Martone gets around Harmer. Looking for a lane, and he's found one. Trying to split the defense. It's off some skates into the corner again. Will Bishop, as we approach the final 60. Angles that one back in at the end of a long shift. He goes to the bench. Porter Martone out of his own end. Again, we'll catch up with Porter Martone in the intermission. That was the plan from the beginning. The fight was not on the card at that point. Mangoni for Glavin. Swing and a miss there from the left circle. Richmond back up the wall and in deep. Icing against Brampton.
Themselves. You don't want to get down to, once you get down to 4, then they're going to really target.
Chance in front. Misa scores with the backhand. Broken play. And the Spirit do cash in. There's that late goal. Brought to you by Stormmaster Exteriors, and a little bit of a fumble. Struggling Brampton power play. Just 16.9% here to start the year. As they look to get things going here on this too many men on the ice penalty. Fibigr with Zidlicki, who brings the puck up ice. Von Richter up the far side, angled back in. McGregor Richmond and Jack Van Volsen out on this power play to start. Von Richter, top of the zone, near side Fibigr. A lot of offensive weapons will start on the bench here for the Steelheads on this power play because they started the period. Von Richter, one-time shot. That one off the leg of the Saginaw captain. Gets it down off the wall and ahead to Michael Misa. Short-handed, one-on-one against Fibigr. Hay is joining. Misa tries to find him. Nicely deflected at the last second. Good stick by Parker Von Richter. Move back up ice. Jones onto the tape of Misa. Tries to cut on through, and Ivan Kovic, the stick save, as Misa is cutting through a couple of whacks by 2 or 3 Steelhead players. Zidlicki holds off Joey Willis for the moment. Willis takes a spill. Zidlicki. Nobody can come away with it off the draw until Barnes gets it out off the shin guards of Epperson. Fibigr up. Vachulik leaned into by Forgione. Favorable matchup here for the Spirit. The Eggleton line is on against Misa. Blake Barnes, and they got to get their way up ice first. Epperson up for Willis. Just inside the Brampton line. Sent back in for Michael Misa. Rotates to the top of the zone. Dropped it off. Forgione rolls in. His shot deflected wide. Forgione able to knock Lefebvre off the puck. Misa taken down by Fibigr. Von Richter angles it back out past Misa, who's just back to his skates. Willis can't pick the pocket of Lefebvre. So Will Bishop up the far boards for Christian Epperson. Short pass picked up by Willis. Has a lane. Down the left side, he's angled into the corner. Fresh from the bench is Graydon Jones. Willis sends it back and around where it's picked up by Misa. In the trapezoid now to the corner. Misa spins it up. Right point, Will Bishop. Shot into traffic, and that nearly hit the skate of Christian Epperson, which was about 4 feet off the ground after taking that check from Parker Von Richter. And Epperson's closed off again. Michael Misa comes away with it, walks on through, and that puck, again, every year where we are able to say that for one reason or another. I think back to the Barrie game 2 years ago. That was something.
That's the nature of the game, but it happens more often when you see a guy. You get a little rivalry going.
Misa over the line at 4-on-4, rising backhander and a save. Another defensive zone face-off win here for Brampton. Epperson trying to steal it away. He's out with Dima Zhilkin right now, and Jakub Fibigr will spin past Epperson and try to fly the Brampton zone. Push back in behind Andrew Oak, more than halfway through the 4-on-4. Little trouble on the back of the net for Graydon Jones. Zhilkin trying to stretch things wide down the left side. Oh, stick lift by Lefebvre. Puck support from Epperson. He's going to carry this back out into the neutral zone. Little fake dish away from Misa. Look how much space that opened up. Pass back from Zhilkin is off the toe of Graydon Jones' stick, but the Spirit are in. Epperson cuts on through, has options, takes a shot, and again, that one blocked. Good active stick by Fibigr. Epperson, more room again, left circle, goal line. Zhilkin hesitates as those continue to be tabulated. And I know that doesn't add up with what's on your screen, but here's a chance in front for Misa. Ivan Kovic turns that aside. There, the 7th shot on goal of the period for the Spirit just goes up on the live score. Misa, the elder, back on through for Brampton, a nice move. Ends up back and behind the net, and the rebound chance put home by the captain. It's Martone, and it's a 2-1 lead for the visitors. And so the puck drifts back in on Andrew Oak after the goal. Will Bishop up the near side. Zhilkin can't knock it down. It goes down as an icing puck. And he'll win the draw. So good for the Spirit that he was allowed to stay out. Von Richter intercepts after the zone clear. Leaned into by Storch. Puck pushed back in off the glass. Retrieved by Forgione and wrangled back around in front of the Brampton bench by Dima Zhilkin. Skated back deep into Brampton territory. A couple of collisions as Zidlicki sends this one cross ice in the backhand. Von Richter again. Goes off by Zhilkin. Forgione can't make the play on and out of the zone of Liam Storch. Zidlicki, nice move to shake on through. Centering pass, but nobody's home. Fibigr back in. Let go by Zidlicki to Zaveski. Out of the corner again. Top of the zone. Von Richter. Zidlicki back from the goal line. Jam play in front. Shut down. And Ethan Hay takes a look at what he's got up ice. Drops it off for Liam Storch. Thrown back in. Line change coming for Saginaw. Ethan Hay still in pursuit of this puck. Zaveski closed off by Jakub Fibigr in the neutral zone. From Jack Ivan Kovic. And it stays a 2-1 game. Steelhead still on the power play. Graydon Jones marches down the left wing for Saginaw. Put it in front. That one off the stick of a fallen Kluche. Carson Harmer, though, looks to go back to the middle. Back for Graydon Jones. 4 against 5 in the offensive end. Another chance as Will Bishop turned to the net. Rebound chance. Backhander. Harmer couldn't tuck it home. Harmer's got it back. Looking for the jam play. That one, again, shut down by the left pad of Ivan Kovic. Steelheads look to sort themselves out at 4-on-4, I should say, as Van Volsen is in the box. And a collision on the far side. Got our wires crossed up here. The Spirits sort things out here as Graydon Jones drops it back for Mangoni. He's so focused on all the saves in the blue paint. He missed the Brampton penalty. Michael Misa back in. Spirit to the power play sooner rather than later. Mangoni over. Willis left circle shoots. Another save. Luke against Michael for the draw. Spirit have it. Mangoni takes a whack across the hands from Lefebvre. Drops the puck back down for Michael Misa. Speeds down the right side. Cuts up. Sends it on through. Here's Zhilkin. One more drop. Willis now Mangoni. Walking in. Takes a shot. That one gets through. And a save by Ivan Kovic. Willis for Zhilkin. Spins away from Fibigr. Looking to the front of the net. Guides it around to the corner instead. Misa, one-time chance, save, rebound is loose. Klute backhands it just wide. Steelheads are back at even strength. Van Volsen, left for Lefebvre, streaking down the left side. Gets around Mang prior to this draw. A lot of talking off the draw. Here's Misa, stick lift. Tries to get it towards the net. Epperson on that loose puck, chopped after it. Martone takes a hit from Epperson, but he moved the puck. And the Steelheads get it out to center. Michael Misa under the stick of his brother. Sends that across to Josh Glavin, and then it's tipped in by Epperson. Ivan Kovic out to play it. Swept along. Misa's going to steal from Fibigr. Epperson close support off the wall. Spirit get it right back. Nice pass by Epperson to find Glavin. Takes a shot. That one angled. Michael Misa against Carson Rakoff this time for the period opening draw. And after all that chaos, PJ Forgione comes away with it. He's closed off, and Sova takes over back and behind the Brampton goal. Look out. Ivan Kovic stumbling over the skate of Joey Willis. Rakoff stretch pass into the skates of Sova. Willis knows he's got time. Forgione up to Joey Willis. Tries to escape up the near side. He's got Misa with him. Willis, drop pass. Misa, backhand, lost it into the skates of Bishop. Comes away with it in the corner, back up top of the zone. Willis, the drop for Misa. Away from Rakoff, backhanded pass through. Misses Bishop and Willis. Willis fakes the drop off top of the zone. Stops up, turnaround shot, and a save on Ivan. The stakes a bit lower on that icing. Mangone's got it, though, in the offensive zone. Gonna roll off a check, open things up, take a shot, and a good save by Ivan. Gonna have to play center, really, here for the rest of the game, I believe, without Ethan Hay. And off the draw, here's Willis. Looking back, maybe to find Trevor Thoyer. Willis fan on at the top of the zone. Odd man break, maybe 2-on-0. Fibigr back in front, and a backhand shot, they scored. Third assist of the game for Fibigr.
Really impact the game, and Saginaw needs it down too.
Well, the Steelheads get a much-needed clear to start the penalty kill.
That's LaFave. 2 minutes for blindside at 6:19.
Caleb Mangone tries to get one up ice. Needs some help. Michael Misa for Willis. Now Zilkin near side over the line. Spun back off the boards. Mangone quickly opens. Kluche top of the zone. Near side. One tire by Zilkin. Off the post. Rebound is loose. Pinballs around in front. Zilkin can't get it to go. Kluche holds it. Poked away though by Martone. And he's back against Mangone. Martone is on Richter. So it's going to be 71 from 7 and 77. And it's a one-goal contest courtesy of the power play goal. Back in behind the Spirit net. Steelheads look to get it right back. Sherratt back out of the corner. Up to the near side. Fibigr through traffic. Tip, they score. It fooled Oak. It was deflected in front. Brampton gets it right back. 30 seconds. A strange one, as there's all kind of traffic in front. And it was deflected at some point. Sherratt right on top of the circle.
Boy.
He's still about 40 feet out when he tips that puck. And I believe at the same time it was tipped, I think Glavin crosses over in front of Andrew Oak's sight line. If I've got the order right, and that is the case, and boy, that is two things timed perfectly for the Brampton Steelheads, timed disastrously for Saginaw. Saginaw bench taken away briefly by Kieran Witkowski. Glavin back to the Spirit up to Carson Harmer. He's in with Zilkin. Harmer shot, saved by Ivan. Tied for second in the OHL among the rookie goal-scoring race with 8 on the year. Glavin off the draw, back in looking for Zilkin. Kluche against Cartwright. Jump back to the left point. Josh Glavin across. Barnes. Point shot off the body. Zilkin now at the left point. Walks in. Fakes the shot. Takes it. That one's off the skate. Kluche. Back to the wall again. Angled back in for Zilkin. Battle in front between Harmer and McGregor Richmond as they go back into the corner. Harmer and Kluche trying to get after it for the Spirit. The wrestling match continues up the wall. Kluche in front. Zilkin spins. Here's Barnes. Rising shot. That's off a body. Barnes gets it back. Second chance is into the glass. That shot worn by Zabeski. Steelheads get it out. Richmond cross ice. Off the skate of Zabeski. He'll chase it down. 2 for holding the stick. We'll play it 4-on-4 here for a little more than a minute.
Saginaw Spirit penalty number 14, Joey Willis, 2 minutes for goal.
Bishop to the near side, Carson Harmer. In with Epperson. Takes a look and wheels it back around. Will Bishop just found that puck at the last second. Up to Christian Epperson, rolls over the top. Has a lane. Here's Epperson. Takes it to the net with Rakoff. Epperson tangled up the last second. Carson Harmer can't get that one away from Fibigr. Now up to Porter Martone. 2-on-1. He's got to escape here. Back to the Spirit bench. PJ Forgione for Dima Zilkin. In some trouble with Luke Misa. Zilkin charges down the right side. Spirit are shorthanded as Sherratt's out of the box. Zilkin rips it around. Nobody was home on the near side. And Sherratt will tap it back for Fibigr. Short power play here for the Steelheads to try and make it a 3-goal game. Back into the corner. Fibigr spins it around. Chase Lefebvre. Epperson on him. Puck back down to the left corner. Luke Nisa through the circle. Back to the corner again. Zabeski can't put it in front. Outstretched stick of Andrew Oakes saw to that. Christian Epperson rolls up ice shorthanded with Carson Harmer. They hit the line at the same time. Harmer lost the puck. Epperson trying to dig it back, but Von Richter takes it away. Luke Nisa. One-on-one against Rakoff. Tries to drive on through. Forgione follows him. Forgione separates man from puck. Liam Storch along the far side. Look out. Coughed up. Van Volsen. And a shot blocked by Bishop. Rebound chance. Great save by Oak with the left pad. Von Richter down. Rakoff spins that one to the net off Forgione. Porter Martone in the left circle. He's got a rising shot. That catches the glass and will it rim away. Rakoff keeps it. Punches it back in deep. Hot bounce off the wall. Van Volsen back in front. Tangled up by Storch was Martone. Can't get a shot off. Back to the point. Fibigr walking. Moves. Martone. Another shot. Tip that one up into the glass. And it's taken now by Rakoff. Von Richter. Martone. One-timer off a body. And Mercer Hampton. Michael Misa. Can't win it, but he tries to poke it away. Opportunity by Chase Lefebvre. Fanned on. Goes back and behind the goal. 4.5 to go. Spirit trail by 2. Will we see a goaltender pull sooner rather than later? Michael Misa can't get this one around Zidlicki. Off the far wall. Fibigr backhands it in. Taken away by Kluche. Close support off the boards. Misa trying to kick out wide. Follows after it. Misa can't get it back through to Kluche. Kluche follows on and helps his center out. Back behind the net. Harmer can't slip it in front for Misa. Chase Lefebvre up to Zidlicki and then back. Lefebvre closed off by Will Bishop. Both go down. Lake 3-16 and a 1-goal contest. The Spirit a 40-26 shot advantage in this game. Epperson's going to come right back in. He was the overtime hero last time they met. Forgione, a long rising shot blocker to side by Ivan Kovac. Misa, 2 men against 1. He gets it deep. Fibigr chases it down. Gets it away past the outstretched stick of Joey Willis and Luke Misa to carry it in. Turns maybe the collarbone. Everything's on the line right now for the Spirit. 90 seconds, they trail by 1. Steelheads clear. It doesn't have the English to find its way to the net. Mangoni races back for the icing. Zone. Another draw up to Martone. Off the wall, he's beaten Willis. Back on through Rakoff. Bullseye. So they do work things out into the neutral zone. Not going to force anything here. Up 2 in the final 40 seconds. On the second time in as many games from this building, let the Spirit come back to make things interesting a number of times late in the contest. 6-5 the final against London last weekend. After what was a 5-2 contest. This one 5-3. But you can give a lot of guys a lot of credit in this contest on the Spirit side, and obviously the same can be said for Brampton. I think Jack Ivankovic's going to have a star next to his name once it's all said and done. Perhaps Rakoff or Martone as well. But that's it for this one. Brampton Steelheads